you still choose to face the man who's 7th ranked?
Killing you is the reason I've come.
YouTube, welcome back. Alright, we got some new League of Legends content for you today. This is going to be a bit more different than our usual. This is called Disco Trials. Basically, I'm going to do some kind of would you rather with other Darius mains, and they're going to choose between the items that I put in front of them. And today we got Rhoku does some...
Hi. You're a fucking clown. You're so bad at this. You're so bad at this.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Anyways, Rhoku, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Rhoku. I play Darius. Some of you might know me by my street handle, Rhoku Television.
Alright, nice. Alright, so let's get this over with, and let's start with the first question. Alright, you're gonna have to choose between Stride Breaker at the cost of no boots versus you have access to boots at the cost of Stride Breaker being unavailable for you throughout the entire game.
So basically, I can build either Stride Breaker or boots.
Yes.
Huh. Let's think. Let's give it a little think here, because stats-wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Just cut that out. That was from the cola. Or leave it in. I really don't care. Okay, so the two sides of this argument is that Strikebreaker has the passive and shit, which means that at some point you can just go dead man's and make up for that move speed anyway. But the big issue without boots is that you don't get access to Tabi, right?
Yep. That's true.
And because I'm only allowed to give one answer, I'd have to say Strikebreaker. So,
Alright.
the power spike of the active is far too great to sacrifice. And it's like, at the end of the day, laning is like, it's an important part of the game, but it can be circumvented.
Yeah. Obviously, if it was me, losing Tabi's just means too much, so I'd have to go with the other option.
That's because you hate fucking Strikebreaker.
But I don't really hate it. I just feel like it's not the 100% necessary thing to do. But it's not about me this time around. It's actually about you. So yes, Strikebreaker above everything else. Anyways.
This is such a shit video.
I don't... No. You don't understand. This is an amazing video because it was my idea. This was as it was meant to be. Anyways,
Okay, get the
question
fucking
2.
OB Thanos voice out of here.
Shut up. No, be quiet. You are... Sorry about that. I just needed to put this small YouTuber in his place because he clearly forgot who he was talking to. So I just needed to give him a little bit of a reminder. Sorry about that. Question 2. You have to choose between Cull with no pots, or you can recall for refillable, or Longsword refillable as your starting items.
As my starting item.
Yep.
So Longsword refillable or Cull no pots?
Yeah.
The funny part is I do start Longsword refillable into like Scion.
Oh.
So I'll just go with that
So
shit.
that was easy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, Cull is just not an item for Darius, man.
He doesn't sit around farming all day. I can understand that.
The only lane I would get it into is if you're against like Teleport Vladimir and Hilo, where that motherfucker is not even gonna like try fighting you. Right?
Okay, makes sense.
Shit like that.
Question 3. You have to choose between Abyssal Mask versus More Memorious.
They're both shit. Like,
I know.
they're
That's the
both
whole
so
point.
bad. Like, what the fuck? Abyssal oh fuck.
They're
Wait.
both terrible.
What does Abyssal Mask even give again? Wait, let me just
Uh,
like this.
Health,
piece of shit
MR,
item.
and the passive is if you
Okay.
well for Dara specifically, if you hook somebody, they take 10% increased damage.
Why in fuck would you build that?
That's a very good question. I could ask the same question about Mo, but here we are.
You can answer. Okay. I would rather build a Maw because Maw is actually buildable.
I
You
guess
know?
it is a
It's
lot
not-
more cheaper now.
It's
so-
not a good option, mind
Mhm.
you, but it's an option. Say you're inting, right? You've made a lefakiwaki, some shit like that, and you just happen to be versus an AP team.
Yeah,
Maul might be nice because you can build Hex Drinker in lane, which helps you win all-ins, and then upgrade to Maul instead of Sterax or whatever.
I see.
Like Maul is better than last season, for sure. I think.
I wouldn't say the same.
Yeah, you
But-
would say for sure. Fuck.
But the price getting lower does. It's a band-aid at the very least.
Oh,
so
fun
yeah.
fact: Abyssal Mask is one of the least gold efficient items in the game.
Damn, that's
At
crazy.
75% gold efficiency.
That's bad. That's terrible.
That is just shit. Who would build this? Like, oh god. Okay.
Okay. Question 4. Force of Nature versus Dead Man's Plate. So I guess this isn't too much of a troll. It's just which move speed item is actually better.
I would say. I'd say Dead Man's is better.
I mean, it does make you faster.
'Cause-
I agree.
Because, fun fact, right? Because I build gargoyles almost like every game now.
Yeah.
I always combat that with Spear Visage, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But, like, the thing about this season that I've found is that there are more MR options,
Yeah.
but there are actually less armor options. Because what armor options do we have?
Randuin's isn't
Right.
even buildable. anymore.
Randuin's, it's perfectly buildable. It's just not good
No.
anymore. Like,
Well-
you have to use it against, like, crit carries with short range.
Yes,
You
that's
can't
the
just-
problem.
Like, you can't just build it against your Caitlyn's and shit anymore, because you're not even gonna get into the range of Caitlyn's / whatever, as I refer to it, right?
Yeah.
So what armor options do we have, right? We have a half-assed Randuin. Thornmail is actually good stats, but the active is... Thornmail is like, fucking Abyssal Mask, but armor. It's a great stats, but like... Actually, no, Abyssal is shit stats too. Thornmail is good stats, but the active is just like, it's just unusable because it's dependent on CC, right? Maybe if they did it so that it also applied to people you W, then it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But it only applies to people you E as far as I know.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So what armor options do we have? DMP,
There is
and that's it.
no, there is one. I don't know if it should be said, but Frozen
Better not.
Heart. But then again, where do you see Darius build Frozen Heart? That's a kind of
Yeah,
myth.
I mean, I don't know. Frozen Heart is... I've tried to make Frozen Heart work so often.
Is
Right, I want this item to succeed, but it's just shit. It has no health.
that's
right.
the problem.
And it's like it only has 70 armor. Only 70. I get that Riot's reducing stats and everything.
Yeah.
But when you're getting just one stat, that 70 won't be enough. Because this item is just armor and ability haste. The passive of it is also kind of dog shit. Like the rock solid one where it's like, it reduces every attack against you by like 0.7 or some shit. Like,
Ain't doing too much, is it?
mm-mm.
Okay.
It's...
I guess either option is actually good in my opinion. It's just for my builds, I feel like I'm not building enough MR, so I end up going for Force of Nature. And even then, I'm not building it entirely. I probably just sit on Winged Moonplate, but that doesn't really matter.
Fun fact, that's another one of the least gold efficient items in the game.
I mean, the fact that we have something that resembles a little bit Raptor's Cloak is okay.
That
for
little
me.
shit isn't Raptor.
I know, but
Not my Raptor's cloak.
It's better than
My Raptor's cloak. Like, whatever.
Okay, and final question. Eclipse versus Prowlers.
Are you insane? Okay.
I mean, I have to admit, I don't really like any of these items, but to choose between one of them, that's kind of hard.
I would say Prowlers.
Prowlers. Okay.
Actually, oh fuck, this is such a shit question because they're both bad.
I know.
Okay, Eclipse is actually usable in a 1v1, right?
I mean, so is Prowlers. I mean, I know what you're thinking. You can use Prowlers to amp the damage, but it's not gonna amp your ultimate. So
it's not just that. It's like Prowler's dash is just bad.
Hey, fun fact: I actually used it against Yorick, and I just zoomed. I just
wait. I think that's the one case where it's usable. Yes. Where you're in your cage and like, okay.
It worked in that sense, I guess.
I guess that's like the one case where it's usable, but like, I don't know, bro. I have to go with Eclipse.
Okay.
Eclipse. Because I just hate Prowler's Claw. Like, the dash on it, like, fun fact, did you know that Prowler's Claw dash range is less than your E range?
No.
Yeah, it is less than your fucking E range. Which basically amounts to, like, the only circumstance you can use it to increase your range is, like, when you're dashing through a minion, like some fucking shitty Walmart Yasuo. It's like there's Yasuo, Santa Claus, and you're just someone stepdad in a shitty costume. It's like,
yeah,
you know, it's just like nah, bro, you can't do. That's the only circumstance where you can use it to extend your range. Aside from that, it's just not even an upgrade, which is why I hate it.
Okay. Overall, I kind of agree with the same thing. Although, at the end of the day, both items are to be avoided. But if I had to choose between, shut up, man. But I feel like one of Eclipse's selling point is it's probably, I don't even like it too much, but it's the Omnivamp. It kind of helps me in a way.
Why the fuck do you like that stat so much?
Because
it's
you want to know why? It's actually because of Death's Dance last season. It had that, and then once it got removed,
why did you like Death's Dance last season?
Once it got removed, then I was like, oh, wait,
you've never been the same.
Yes, I was like, what the hell am I supposed to build now? Where am I gonna get my Omnivamp from?
Death's Dance was shit too.
Okay, so that's all your entries. Thank you for the entries. Thank you for being part of the video. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Any parting words?
I don't know. You're a fucking idiot.
I mean, I'm better than that, but okay. Never mind. Anyways,
I will never stop my fight against Ignite Darius, Omnivamp on Darius, and crit items or whatever the fuck, right?
You know what? I respect that.
My stance on all these things are fucking clear.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck
Omnivamp.
Okay.
I mean, don't fuck Omnivamp. Just like fuck Omnivamp. just end the fucking video. Just end it.
Thank you for watching the video. Do the YouTube usuals: like, comment, subscribe, maybe share if you want, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.
Nothing but death.